everybody, it's Reckless, and welcome to Break the Fourth Wall. It is November 18th, 2016, and it is also a Friday, which means it is another week of Xur. It is week 115 to be exact, but before we get into the video, if you guys enjoyed it, hitting that like button would be greatly appreciated. So, Xur is located in the Reef, in his little cubbyhole, being all antisocial. Now, my last couple of videos, I'm actually trying new things to see what people like and don't like, and pretty much go from there. So, Xur, right here. Oh, he actually has friends. Oh, that's kind of weird going behind him. Xur! What's up, dude? Jesus, this guy's like all up on him. Sorry, Xur. I'll report him. So, we're going to start with the Curios first. We have Plasma Drive as well as Emerald Coil for your rare spares to upgrade them into legendaries. Then we have your Heavy Ammo Synthesis. You get 3 for 1 strange coin. Then we get your 3 of coins. You get 5 for 7 strange coins. Then we got your Glass Needles. You get 3 for 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and 1 exotic shard. Then we got your Material Exchange. You get 1 for 2 strange coins. As for your weapons ornaments, we got the Shock Hazard for the Xalo Supercell. And then we also have the Born in Fire for the Young Wolf's Howl. Wait. Are we lucky? Are we lucky? No, we're not lucky at all. So, we have the wonderfully horrible Legacy Engram. That is a chess piece. Do not buy this. Do not waste your strange coins. So, the first exotic we will be going over is the Eternal Warrior for the Titan class. It has a full intellect roll. Main perk on this is Resolute, which you gain Unstoppable for Fist of Havoc. Secondary perks on this are Inverse Shadow, Heavy Lifting, and Innovation. Now, real quick, I will say that there are extremely better exotics out there than wasting your exotic slot on the Eternal Warrior. The Eternal Warrior most likely will get a tier 4 in PvE and tier 5 in PvP. Like I said, there are better exotics out there than the Eternal Warrior. For example, the Armamentarium, specifically for Striker, Titan, just like the Eternal Warrior, way better. The Twilight Garrison, I still feel, would be better than the Eternal Warrior. Even the Mark 44 Standicides are better than the Eternal Warrior. And I don't even like the Mark 44 Standicides. So I suggest you guys don't get this. But if you don't have any of those, then I guess this can be your temporary exotic. Other than that, if you guys want it, grab it. If you guys don't want it, grab it, shard it, call it a day. And then we can move on. The next exotic we'll be going over is the Impossible Machince for the Warlock. This one has an intellect strength roll. Main perk on this is Lightning Rod, which unlocks the Storm Color subclass node Landfall for free. On casting Storm Trance, fire a bolt of lightning onto the ground, creating a devastating shockwave underneath you. Secondary perks on this are Snap Discharge, Impact Induction, Auto Rifle Loader, and Machine Gun Loader. Now, these are a very good exotic for the Stormcaller Warlock. And I actually just did a video on my Sunsinger Warlock, and I'll put a link to that video in the description below. But within the next day or two, I will be doing my updated Stormcaller subclass video as well. So you guys can check that out. Now, given that these are still a good exotic, I probably would give this a tier 2 in PvE and PvP. You know, give it a little bit of leeway because it still is a good exotic, especially for the Stormcaller Warlock. Now, if you guys don't have a Stormcaller, then yeah, this is perfect. And if you guys think about making a Stormcaller or haven't even worked on your Stormcaller that much to get Landfall, then these are a perfect exotic to start out with. So, if you guys want it, grab it. If you guys don't want it, grab it, shard it, call it a day. That way it's at least in your inventory. Now, the next exotic we'll be going over is the Knucklehead Radar for the Hunter class. It has a Discipline Strength roll. Main perk on this is Sensor Pack, which radar remains visible while aiming primary weapons. Secondary perks on this are Inverse Shadow, Access to Assets, and Infusion. Now, prior to the Rise of Iron, I would get this. if you guys are one of those radar whores where you constantly like looking at the radar, which is almost everybody in PvP, almost everybody, I say everybody, almost everybody in PvP that's not playing an Inferno match because Inferno doesn't give you radar. But for all those other people, this, would be good. However, given the fact that the Rise of Iron actually is released, it comes with special perks. And those perks would have to be called Iron Lord artifacts. And the one specifically that I'm talking about is the Iron Lord artifact belonging to Gellion, which is called the Memory of Gellion. Now, the Memory of Gellion is one awesome piece of equipment. The Memory of Gellion, and I'll read it, says, grants a detailed radar. Radar persists when sighting with primary weapons. So it pretty much took this exotic, made it OP into an artifact, a legendary artifact at that, and kicked this to the side. So now instead of running Knucklehead radar, you can use the Memory of Gellion if you want to actually use that detailed radar, but also you can free up your exotic slot for something else you want, which I feel is amazing. So that definitely pushes the Knucklehead radar down to tier 5 in PvE and PvP. Sorry, it just has to be that way. So if you guys want it anyways, grab it. If you guys don't want it, grab it, shard it, call it a day. Otherwise, I would not waste my strange coins on this, and instead, I would try to go for the Memory of Gellion. So, the next exotic we will be going over is the Suros Regime. It is an exotic auto rifle with a high fire rate, decent impact, decent range, okay stability, great reload speed with a magazine of 33. Perks on this are Field Choke, Linear Compensator, Smart Drift Control, Spinning Up, Focus Fire, Suros Legacy, Hammer Forged, and Lightweight. Now, this is a good exotic to be messing around with. However, auto rifles have been hit so much that in competitive PvP, they're not even worth it. Some people actually might make this good by spamming grenades and following up with the Suros Regime. Other than that, I don't see a good use for this. However, if you guys were actually going to use this and you wanted to make pretty much the most out of your Suros Regime, I probably would use Focus Fire with this weapon. It fires slower, but it does cause additional damage. So yeah. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys for all of your support. Feel free to share, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. That way you guys can stay up to date with all of my videos. I'm Reckless, and remember, own your success, and I will see you guys next time.